sophomore year of high school, I actually had the amazing opportunity to go to Ghana, Africa, with my church, and we did some missions work there. And now this year, I also had the chance to go back. So Ghana, when I went my sophomore year, I kind of like left a little bit of my heart there. It was a life-changing experience. I just have a picture because, I mean, who doesn't want to see babies on their Thursday morning? But I will be leaving to go back to Ghana on June 28th, and I'll be there until July 9th. So I will be going with, not my church this time, but two of my youth leaders created their own nonprofit. It's called Spark of Hope. I put some papers there. There's one double-sided paper that has information on water filters, but also about what Spark of Hope is and what we plan on doing when we go to Ghana. So Spark of Hope, our kind of goal is to enlighten young minds to a broader worldview through experiences and education, and we serve God on key global issues, and in doing so, we help foster a perspective that encourages global citizenry. Since we just created Spark of Hope, I will be a part of the first team ever to be going on a mission trip with it. We'll be doing a bunch of different projects in Ghana when I go this year. We will be doing bathroom systems called soakaways, water filters, a medical outreach, as well as work with the school. But today I'm going to focus more so on water filters, which is ironic considering you guys are planning on doing your own water systems and help in Africa as well. So, dirty water in Africa. In Ghana, it's in West Africa, where that little flag is. And in Africa alone, in Ghana, Africa alone, 3 million people lack access to safe water, and 23 million people lack access to improved sanitation. And that's according to water.org, and that's just in Ghana. So this is a photo of kind of the water that they're drinking. Obviously, it just looks like sewage water. They bathe in it, cook with it, drink it. Animals also use it, so it's obviously not ideal. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone would want to drink that, so it's really important what my team is doing, but also what you guys are trying to do in Nigeria as well. So these are just some photos, because young girls are normally the ones who go to fetch the water, and it's just like very contaminated. It's not safe for consumption. So this is just some of the effects that can happen from it. And all this is a diagram that kind of overall shows it. When you have dirty water like this, since young girls are normally the ones to go and get the water, they end up missing school. And because of that, they become undereducated, and by leaving school, they become vulnerable. By walking long distances at night, they're very vulnerable to predators. And also, this dirty water that they're drinking leads to malnutrition, and it also will eventually lead to their immune systems being weakened, and they're more prone to illnesses, as well as how they use this water not only to consume, but also to bathe in. Through their skin, they're more likely to get waterborne diseases, and it's just an avoidable illness that. So, according to this diagram, something very interesting is that when you cut off the bad water, it will eliminate all of these problems. So they will all go away, and then by having clean water, you'll have healthy children and healthy people. So what we're trying to do is, one of our main things is that we are going to be installing water filters in some villages. So this is a photo. It's not the best quality, but this is a photo of one of the water filters that we've used. This is one of our own photos. So you can see In the center one, that is the dirty water. Once it goes through once, it turns into the yellowish water, and once it goes through another time, it turns into pure sanitated water. This is kind of the process that it goes through. It goes through different gravel and sand, and by going through all of that, it will eventually become sanitated. So a water filter, they help fight waterborne diseases and lower mortality rates of children in Ghana, because a large percentage of illnesses that affect children come from the contaminated water. A water filter costs about $60, but one water filter will actually provide clean water to 20 people for 20 years, and that's just with one filter. This is a picture I actually took on my last trip. I just feel it's a really powerful picture. It's a child who obviously doesn't have any clothes, and he's the one who's lugging behind him a giant water container. So I feel like that just kind of shows that, like, you have young kids like this who are trying to find water as well, not only young girls.
What town in Ghana did you go to?
We just went to villages surrounding, we go to a missionary site called King's Village. And it's probably about like an hour from Tamale, and we just go to the surrounding villages around it. And then these are just some pictures of the water filters. So we took these as well for my last trip. So these are just what the water filters look like, and as you can tell, the people there are dressed very like extravagantly. When we go to the villages, a lot of them dress their best for us to come. So it's an entire village who just comes out to greet us and thank us, and to just see what they're going to be receiving. While in Ghana, we also bring our own water bottles that are quite large, and when we finish them, we actually give them to the kids. So here's a photo of a bunch of the kids who we gave them one of our water bottles, so that way they can not only use their water filter to refill their own water bottles, but a lot of them that day can just have clean water that we give them themselves. Here is another photo of the women who are carrying the water filters to their villages in Ghana. You can see like little goats. In Ghana, there isn't any like lions and giraffes. It's more so farm animals. So this is another photo of a family with a water filter in their hut, and here's just a child, and that's actually my youth leader with the water filters. So as well as with these water filters, not only are we providing clean water for them and like improved life, we also are able to help with the other issues with it. By providing clean water, we help with the nutrition that children and people are receiving themselves. We also are able to reduce the number of illnesses. We do a medical outreach while we go, and a lot of those people there have never seen a doctor before in their lives. And we actually built a medical center. We went not 5 years ago, but a few years ago. And this is actually a result of what our medical center was able to do. So this is by creating a medical center and just clean water and helping. So I feel like that's a very powerful picture. We took that picture, just showing the difference of what like clean water can make. So it's obviously very important for us to install these, and it's awesome that you guys are doing that as well. So just some things about Spark of Hope. We have a Facebook and a website, and we have a You Caring page. I also put on your tables a flyer for an event that we're doing. We're doing an event called Wine to Water. So at this event, it's going to be a wine tasting, but the tickets and then whatever other profits will be going towards our clean water initiatives that we're doing in Ghana. If you want to go or want to invite friends, you can just email my youth leader at the bottom if that's something that interests you. but I just want to say thank you for letting me come in and talk to you. I really appreciate it.